Hey YouTubers, this is Kodoino, and I usually don't make these type of manga. I usually don't veer off of my usual route of making manga review videos, so like One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto. But I decided to do Claymore for now, since there's something interesting that's happened on Claymore, involving my favorite character, Teresa. Um, I haven't watched the anime past 2 episodes. I suck. I suck, right? But I'll give you my reason. But the manga chapter 153, Claymore manga chapter 153. Um, Let me explain to you why I don't watch Claymore anymore, or at all for that matter. Um, Besides the fact that all the episodes have stopped. Besides, the manga keeps continuing. For number one, when I watched my first episode, I didn't watch the first episode of anime. I watched my first episode on demand, and it involved Teresa and Claire, and they were staying at some inn or something like that, and Irene and some Irene, two other Claymores, and Priscilla, they were there to kill Teresa, and Teresa was just so calm about it. I think I like about Teresa, she was so friendly and so beautiful and just so strong, and I was just like, I hope she doesn't die. I hope she doesn't die, cause like, I just got that anime character crush or that anime character bond. I just didn't want that character to die, and it was my first episode of watching it, and she was able to fight them off and win, and she spared Priscilla's life. And I was like, after that episode, I was like, oh, thank God, Teresa's safe. Teresa's alive. Like that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Boy, was I wrong. Next episode, Priscilla loses it, almost awakens, and then she goes to fight Teresa. Teresa beats her easily, and then spares her. And Teresa's trying to pull her out of her misery. And Priscilla, that little rat, that little witch. There's other words that can be used for it, but I can't. I'm pretty sure I can't cuss in these videos, not that badly. But that witch cut off Teresa's hands and then boom, her head in one swift move. Then awakened and then killed her same Claymore comrades that she was just working with, and then flew away. I hate, I hate Claire. I hate Priscilla with a passion. Anyone that says Priscilla is the strongest, I hate them with a passion, because Priscilla is clearly not the strongest. Teresa was number one. Teresa was the strongest. Teresa didn't even have to use not. Teresa only had to use 10%, 10% at the most in any of her fights. That was a fact, and it didn't matter what special abilities anyone had. Irene's quick sword, Teresa countered it. She was able to imitate the same thing or do something just like it. She was able to take on every single Claymore and beat them. And like everybody wants to debate, oh well, Claire made her soft and that made her die. That's what made Priscilla kill her. Yes, that is kind of what happened. But but I don't even know what to say for that. But after Teresa got beheaded, I just stopped watching altogether. I just stopped because like I just had that bond, that character that was just so intense. And then they just get killed and offed in 2 episodes of watching it. I just left. Although everybody in Claymore basically dies, but Teresa I just didn't want to die. But back to the manga. Manga chapter 153, all these Claymores are gathering, they're like, are you sure you want to do this? And the ghost was like, yeah, all of us that are here are pretty confident in our abilities, and anyone that was dragged in here, they wouldn't complain. And Teresa just fighting Priscilla, slicing and dicing, cutting off limb after limb after limb. And some of the Claymores are beginning to know that every time Priscilla gets cut up, she just gets stronger and stronger. Her body gets stronger and stronger. Teresa, I'm pretty sure she can hear this. She keeps cutting. They tell her to stop. She keeps cutting on and on. She cuts off Priscilla's leg. Priscilla gets faster. Priscilla gets to a point that no one can see her, and even Teresa couldn't see her for a point. And then Teresa just simply jabbed her claymore right through Priscilla's chest, and like, oh, that's where you are. I'm just like, anyone that stated Priscilla is the strongest, they have not ever seen Teresa. Anyone that has seen Teresa would not say that Priscilla's the strongest. Everybody would know Teresa is the strongest. She's the strongest #1. She's the strongest Claymore. She's the strongest character in history of Claymore. There is to be. There is to be. I'm sorry if I keep repeating that, but I'm just a huge Teresa fan. Like seriously, if I could have like you see that wall over there? See this wall? If I could have a Teresa poster, it would be up there. Trust me, I will. I'll get a poster like that. Um, but Teresa just kept on doing it, and then she sliced up Priscilla's face, and she sliced up Priscilla's arms. And the fact is, Priscilla wasn't even trying to regenerate a human body anymore. She was just basically sprouting grotesque limbs and legs and body parts, and she fired them in all directions. All the Claymores had to get out of the way. But the thing is, Teresa didn't get hit by any of them. She dodged. And then all the Claymores like, is she planning on taking all of Priscilla's anger? Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, yeah, it's Teresa. She's like, come at me, bro. She's like, come at me, bro. And then she just automatically awakens. She willingly awakens, and she did it so calmly. It's not like some irrational awakening like half of these other #1s. She did it calmly, and the fact is the manga itself shows how pure Teresa is, how just epic and saintly Teresa is, because she doesn't change that much. She just looks at her hands and she's like, oh, I didn't change that much. And then she's like, but my legs feel lighter and my back feels heavier. She sprouted some freaking angel wings on her back and some freaking smaller wings on her lower back. Some sides are missing from her legs, but from the back of her legs, but no biggie. She's still a human. And the Claymores described her Yoki as an immense ocean swallowing the planet. That's nothing but a god. That is nothing but a beast. There's nothing but a beast right there. I cannot wait for the next chapter. I cannot wait. Like, this is the only reason I'm even making this manga review video. That is the only reason. Teresa. You think I'd make it for any other character? No. Kudo out, like, comment, rate, subscribe. If you're a Teresa fan, you definitely have to subscribe to me. You definitely have to subscribe to me. Hit me up with a comment, tell me how great Teresa is.